9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Came in for. So we all know by now Miss Prissy P. She's a mukbanger. She just gave birth to her first baby, and the baby name is Baby Nova. Her and her husband Ray Sean. So she had put out a video, and in that video, I think she put it out on her other channel on YouTube. So in that video, it was like a mukbang, a Kentucky Fried Chicken Nuggets review. And I'm like, should I just touch base? Should I not touch base on it? I said, fuck it. I could touch base because it's just doing commentary reaction. So I'm going to react to the comments that I'm reading on her video. But in that video, she is doing a review of the nuggets. Her and her husband. I think the mother, Miss Prissy mother, is in the back. Miss Bree's in the back, and she's with the baby. So let's go say in this video, she got a lot of, I really can't say, some was hate, but some was like, you know how people always want to give people advice about themselves? Something like that. But a lot of people know Prissy always been a heavyset girl. Prissy, at the end of the day, she's always stated she loves herself. She is comfortable with herself. She knows what she is, and at the end of the day, she said, one time she said, when she's ready to change, she'll change. And as well, before she had this baby, she was on her journey of losing weight, and she lost a couple of pounds. And I can't commend her for that. Losing weight is kind of hard for a lot of women, especially if they're dealing with PCOS. So, she did transform before. You could see when she was losing to weight loss. So, but as we know, being pregnant, you tend to gain weight. You tend to, gain a couple of more pounds. So at this point, she made a statement before it was in her life. She stated how much she had weighted. That's not my business to disclose. That is hers. But I feel like people always seem to fix their mouth when it comes to person that's doing mukbang, or even her. Because I see that's what was saying, that it's about time that her husband has stuck up for himself. Because if y'all know, before, people was making statements saying that she was mean to her husband, very nasty to her husband, treats her husband horribly, the list go on. And then the other side, you got people very, very bashing her about her weight, talking nasty things about her weight. I feel like just because they are in a larger side, on a larger scale, or in a larger figure, people tends to, I could see giving constructive criticism, or even being polite, saying certain ways or saying certain things. But I feel like to me, it's disrespectful to even speak on a person's weight if it has nothing to do with you, and if it's not your family, or the list go on. But then again, she's in the public eye. She's putting herself out there, so she has to be well prepared and very strong with the trolls. But I see on her comments there was a lot of mix. I had a little mixed emotion. I had some people, to me, was very rude how they went about it, and some people was just like, listen, I understand you comfortable with yourself. I understand this, but think about, you had a baby that's going to need you here 18 plus years. Because if I could read some of the comments, it was one subscriber had comment under her video that she recently posted with her husband one day ago. She had put the lady had put, one of the most selfish things we could do is bring a valuable baby into this world. Respectfully, have you thought of a healthier lifestyle so that you can actively play and be here for your child? I hope so, and congrats to you and yours. Okay, I have family members that are, very, large, and I see them, and I see a couple of people, they're very active to be heavy set, they can run and do things. But then again, I seen this comment as, I didn't see it as them bullying her. I didn't see them as trolling her. I see this comment as, have you ever thought about, just losing a couple of pounds so you could be active with your child? Because babies are a handful. Babies tend to run here, run there, run everywhere, and would like to play with their mom and dad. So I really don't see that as very, very mean, if that's a good statement. But the next comment of hers, I'm just trying to stroll with y'all. It says, this one, I don't understand. It says, we don't want to see mukbang videos. Can you do a day in the life of mine with the newborn? Well, this one, I don't see it as bad either. I don't see that one as bad either. I see, they're saying they don't want to see her no more eating fast food. They want to see bonding mommy and daddy time with the baby. But I feel on that part, it's when she's ready. When she's ready and he's ready to put the baby into the platform and into doing more videos. When she stated on her live that she would be doing more videos with the baby. They will be seeing the babies, bath time, getting ready time, whatever. And another one said, have you slowed down on the fatty fast food so you're able to move around and enjoy the baby, as she won't be little munchkin forever? I'm trying to get to the ones that was very mean. And this one as well, I don't see it as being wrong or being mean, because she said, please don't come for me, but you guys need to start eating healthier. You have a little one depending on you to be around for at least 18 to 21 years. Just a change a little at times. She needs both parents. I'm just saying, that wasn't harsh. I'm seeing a lot of them in harsh, but like this one, poor Nova. I pray God guides her, because she can't help what her mommy is doing like this. Meaning, I think eating. That was, to me, very ignorant. You don't have to pray for that. I think invest praying for yourself, and if you want to help her, then just pray for her, but pray silently. You ain't had to go on her comments and pray about that. And then the other one says, there was one there that said, and I can't seem to find it, to be honest. One has said, have you ever thought about, putting like a fast food restaurant sign on the gym, so that's the only way to lure them in to gym for them to get enough exercise? I was like, clutch my pearls, because if I was her, I would have supposed was common, I would say. But then again, I say she don't have to give them the light of energy of giving them the satisfaction of responding to their ignorant comments. Because I always say, if you have nothing nice to say, keep it to yourself. Because if she's, here we go. The person there was Steve White. They should get a hamburger sign. They should get a hamburger sign and use it to block the word gym on the door and let her go to the gym and thinking it's a restaurant. A lot of people laugh like it was funny, but I found that very like, you ain't funny. I don't understand what people get from trolling people. But then again, this is social media. This is the internet. Trust me, I get a lot of comments about how I talk on my speech, whatever. I get two flying fucks what nobody got to say about me. Like I said, I shove them when the sun don't shine. I get two flying fucks, because they aren't just internet gangsters. That's it. But at the end of the day, like, to criticize a person, how they look, criticize a person because of their skin color, criticize a person because of disability, says a lot about a person mentality and a person growth. Because only a person with an immature mind will get on the internet like, well, let me troll this person today about their weight, or let me troll this person today about, how they look or how they got this form, whatever. Let me make them feel shitty about themselves. Y'all need to... and it's always the grown-ass people. It's one thing to say, like the other ladies were saying, and very generous, have you ever thought about this because your daughter needs you? That's a different way. I mean, even though, she may not, you chime into it, but they're not saying it harsh like the other person said. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, this girl got feelings. This girl, no matter how y'all see her or whatever, she's human at the end of the day. And if she wants to change, I think she sees herself in the mirror every day. And whenever she wants to change her appearance or her body, that's on her and her time. And not when it's our time, it's her timing. And as well, if how she treats her husband, he a grown ass man. He is not a baby. He could speak for himself. And I think he needs to talk for himself. And he feel like Prissy is putting herself where she's demanding him or being snotty with him, and he can't take it no more. Then it's time for him to speak up for himself and stop, allowing the woman talk to him the way she wants to talk to him. You understand? Put a nip into the shit already. Nip that shit in the butt. But if he continue to allow it, and if y'all feel like she's mistreating him or talk to him any type of way, then if he's okay with it, then we should be okay with it. Because at the end of the day, it's so much a person's going to be able to take till he gets his breaking point. He puts her in her spot. But to me, if he ain't saying shit, there's nothing else I could say. You understand? I do at times, and I'm not gonna sit here in front for the YouTube. At times, yeah, I see how she talks some snotty, and when she sees him in the side eye. But then again, sometimes being married, sometimes your husband or your wife do get on your nerves, but you do want to snap on them. But if it's a constant thing every day, but then that needs to be reevaluated. That's my opinion. But other than that, I think people should stop trolling on people already. Stop trolling on people about the way they looks or how they feel about, how they feel about them certain way. If they feel comfortable very skinny, or if they feel comfortable with a boob job, an ass job, or being overweight, whatever. That's their business, not our business. At the end of the day, what they eat doesn't make us shit. So we just need to mind our business. Mind the business that pay us. You understand? But that's about it. I feel like she was getting a lot of backlash on there because she constantly doing mukbang and people are concerned about her health. But at the end of the day, she has to talk on it. But other than that, that's it. Prissy P is getting a lot of backlash about continuing to eat mukbang and knowing that she has an unborn child. But I just wish her blessings upon blessings and grace of health. When she's ready, that's on her term. But till then, we just gotta fall back. But other than that, blessings upon blessings for her and her family, and to the ones that are subscribed to me. Thank you for joining the family. Thank you for chiming on in as well, commenting. Never be afraid to comment. Your comments and your thoughts are always welcome. Is always welcome on this channel. But gotta go. So I wish y'all all love, peace, light, and blessings. So remember, you are you. You are unique in your own way. Never allow a motherfucker to dim your shine. Until the meantime, between time, it's your girl Queen Rose, and I am out to the next video.
Open his slata, then I dance my cha-cha. Open his zaza, they go straight to the mata. And I'm up in the chopper, hitting the cha-cha. Then I'm open his slata.